Everybody, it's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics Auxiliary Hazardous Materials Storage Facility somewhere in the world. How's it going, Flash? What's up, Silas? How's everybody doing this fine Sunday afternoon? I was doing some cleaning today, and now I can't get the terrible smell of bleach out of my nose. I feel like I'm still in the thick of it. It's awful. It's awful. I hate working with bleach, but sometimes you just gotta get that bleach, get that stubborn stuff out of there. I'm not gonna get into what that was. How's everybody's weekend going? Hopefully everyone's got a good weekend. Well, coincidence, also did some cleaning day. Yeah, I was not really expecting to have to deal with this stuff, but stumbled on some issues and had to bust the bleach out and garbage bags and such. It was not great, but it's done now. Or for now. It's done for now. Well, otherwise, before we get to the Hydlide, I only have one matter that I want to rant about here for a minute. I was talking to my friend about it this morning. We were watching the movie Dark Star, which is a student film from John Carpenter. And who else was this? I've already forgotten the name. Dan O'Bannon. John Carpenter and Dan O'Bannon. It's a fun, like, sci-fi student film. So here's my rant. So I've been watching the anime Food Wars, which first off I want to say this is one of my like most difficult anime recommendations, and that's saying something because there's a lot going on in anime. I like the show. I like the cooking. I like the story. I like the humor in the show. There's also what has been dubbed the foodgasms that happen when people eat. And I don't really have a problem with it, but my issue is every time I recommend the show, people will get to like the first instance of that and be like, and they'll just look over at me like, oh, I know why you like this show. Like, no, that's not it. That's not it. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the show that I really enjoy. I don't hate that part of it, but that's not why I say this is good, you should watch it. We know you are. I'm just a weeb. I'm not any extra kind of weird hentai. No way. No way. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can't recommend a show like that without getting kind of looks. So it's hard to recommend it. I really enjoy the show. I do not own the show. I will soon. I will soon. And this is exactly like the stuff that drives me crazy with all the streaming services and like trying to keep up with that and not go broke buying every physical release that's out there out of fear that the stuff will disappear. But this is where I'm at once again. Never forget the same thing with Gantz, the violence. Yeah, took that for years to finish Gantz. Gantz is very good. Gantz is very strange and very good. So I went to watch it, and what I've found is season 2 apparently just doesn't exist on any streaming platform. It's out there. It's out there. We all know there are places you can go to find this stuff. I don't trust any of those sites, and I don't deal with it. I try to stay legit, right? I'm trying to keep it legit over here, right? It's very important to me to consider the legit options for this stuff. If for nothing else, then I can rant about why all this stuff is such a huge problem. What's the problem? Trying to stay legit. Yeah, well, I mean, my existence and all avenues of this, excuse me, my constant like roadblocks I run into with this just proves how just futile and pointless it is to try and stay legit on this stuff. And granted, this is anime and it's like a niche market, I'm sure, but it's big enough that everyone is scooping up series. Everyone's trying to grab stuff. We're just at that point in streaming services where they're fighting over scraps to try to be the one that's going to draw people in. So Food Wars season 1 is on like 4 different streaming services, not Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has season 3, 4, 5 and the OVA. No one has season 2. Season 2 just doesn't exist. I don't know what the deal is with that. Somebody told me that it was on some sub channel of the Roku channel. I couldn't find it. And I'm not going through this again. I'm not getting onto one other service to have this. Now, luckily, you can get the Blu-ray for like $20. You could probably get the whole thing, the whole 5 seasons for about $100. That's what I'm gonna do. Not right now though, but that's what I'm gonna do. So that I have it, so I could go back and watch it whenever, which I hate because oftentimes, like, it could be years before I go back and watch something again. And I honestly don't have anyone to share this stuff with anymore, right? All of my friends who are anime fans are no longer around, or we're not talking, or they're not into it anymore. Like, I for the longest time, I persisted in this, like, oh, it's be nice to have this. And then I have like a company and we can watch these movies off this whole selection. I'm not having any company. No one's coming over to my cave. I wouldn't ask anyone. I wouldn't allow anyone in the cave anyway. I mean, it's, you got to sit on a muddy floor and watch like a cracked old TV. Like, nobody wants that. I don't want that, but that's my life. But it's just not happening anymore. I'm of the age now that sort of entertaining of company is just not happening. What's up, Skyo? How's it going? How you doing? Good to see you. Just ranting about anime availability. Cut my hair and got burgers on the grill. Nice. That's it. That's a very nice feeling. It was it's pretty nice out here today. It was cold as hell yesterday. And of course, Friday I got caught in a torrential downpour. My shoes are finally dry from that though. So at least got that going for me. You enjoy those burgers. Grill one up for old Jum and just slap it in the fax machine. I'll get it eventually. But yeah, so that's my short angry rant there. What is going on? Toast didn't go up in a golden flames. Nah, I mean I just singed some of the synthetic pork flesh that covers it all. It's actually pretty standard. I mean, sometimes you got to do the burn off in the decontamination chamber for reasons, and but I'm running out of that stuff, so it's very scary. Anything that damages that. I keep watching that GIF I post in the Discord of from Cannibal the Musical. Yeah, have y'all ever seen Cannibal the Musical? That's a great movie. I don't know where you can watch it. Well, you can find it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. It's not great quality, but it's a hilarious movie. I love Cannibal the Musical. Simpler days back then. So yeah, that's my rage today. I mean, that'll never end. as an anime fan trying to like stick to legitimate services and purchases, you're just constantly getting hosed on that, of stuff going out of print, of stuff disappearing. But this is the worst. It's bad enough when like a whole series is just gone. It's just like, it's even more aggravating when it's a single season, and not the first or the last season, but like season 2 out of 5 just gone. What are y'all doing out there? What are y'all doing out there? Straight, I just feel like more and more like, Blockbuster wasn't great, right? The rental market wasn't great, but you know what? Streaming services seem like a mistake because they all kind of suck now, one way or the other. Like every other time I go to watch X-Files, it keeps trying to show me one episode from 3 seasons ago that I already watched, that Hulu thinks I'm still watching. Somehow, for some reason, that one episode where they're in Chinatown and they're stealing organs, it just keeps throwing that in my face. I don't know if it's trying to send me a message. I don't know if there's something like a ghost in the machine that's like, we really think you should watch this episode about organ thieves. This is your future. I hope that's not true. There ain't much left to steal. At least all the movies were at Blockbuster, more or less. Yeah, well, up to a point. See, and this was where like Blockbuster's downfall is. Once they had started running everybody else out of town, their selection turned to crap. That's why I like the other video store we had in town that just closed up like out of nowhere with no warning. They were just gone. Rented movies one night, go back to return them the next day. They're just closed. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that before I had slipped my VHS tapes through the door. Otherwise, I'd still own them. I wouldn't want to own them at this point. This game about being an organ trader. I think I've seen that game, or at least I have seen a game about being an organ trader. Trader, an organ selling thief. Ah, God. What do I gotta? I just gotta wait for my nostrils to air out so I'll stop smelling bleach. What a day! What a day! Well, today, once again, welcome to the Sunday Grind, perhaps the penultimate Hydlide episode. I don't know how many levels we have. I'm not entirely sure how many levels we have to go to max out. I'm not gunning for that, but I will if I need to. But I will finish Hydlide today. I will say this, I've really enjoyed playing Hydlide. The game was a lot of fun. I have never played the original before this, so this was very exciting for me to check out. Possibly one of the worst choices I think I've made for the Sunday Grind, simply because, given that it's an action RPG, it's very difficult for me to just kind of like bounce back and forth on the game or chat. It's very difficult to take my eyes off of it because then something comes up and just kills me dead. But we're gonna get it today. I feel like we're close. 1, maybe 2 levels, I think is gonna pull it off. We've got every other possible advantage we could get. So we're just gonna grind some stuff. We're gonna see where we can go. I just have to remember to save every so often so that I don't die and lose a bunch of progress, which has happened, I don't know, 2 or 3 times in this. But let's see where we get. Let's head over to Hydlide. Watch out for them flashing lights, y'all. I really, really enjoy this music here. I think I need to turn this. I don't know where we hit. I think it was about 15 or 16. Once we get into the game, I'll find out. Oh, loading is what I wanted. Oh, where were we? 2057. I mean, we were like down in the cave. I think this is where we were at. My life was low here. Pretty sure we could go with this one that's only like 4 minutes back. Because I had killed some stuff, but I can see by the level and everything, we're not losing anything Equipment all the same. We got everything. We got everything. We're just right outside there. I'll switch to defend. Oh, that guy's kind of rough. These guys are tough, and they're driving the music down. What's up, Henmo? Welcome in. Don't get a lot of XP from these dudes. Of course, he just walked away. How much damage they do now? He'll be back. Practically nothing. Let's watch the XP bar. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Who else do we got? We got scorpions. I don't think the scorpions were really dishing out that much. We got wizards. They're out there. That octopus just died. I think there's wizards down here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Already screwing up, not paying attention. All right. Man, this is rough. Because we hardly get any experience from anything else. But these things down here are like a little bit much. Even they don't have a huge payout to them. They hit hard. Redeem my terrible Mega Man 8X D-Make run from last week. Ooh, nice. Just here beating Black Man. Oh no, they're not Black Man. They're Block 'em. Block 'em. What's the red? Why do they call them Block 'em? Wizards waiting. I'm not the one you have to convince. I don't know. I have to convince anybody. I don't have anything any need to defend against anything here. Yikes. Even these guys aren't dishing out a whole lot. Let's get my life all the way back up. I'm going to save. I'm going to see what switching over to attack does any better if I can get the jump on them. Ah, the good old days. The good, extremely old days. We're on to where having too many people on screen would cause the music to slow down. When it was just a PC speaker beeping. All right. If I can catch him off guard, like right when he rounds the corner here. Oh boy. Well, I killed him quicker, but he did a hell of a lot of damage there. Oh, days my cousin's kids would not believe existed. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's very crazy to pull something like this out and be like, once upon a time, this was state of the art. Raised on Red Bull and mediocre comedies. Keep running. Slowly recover. I can get them when they're moving away from me. This guy gonna come for me. Does that cross up there do anything for me? I don't think it does. I think it's just decorative. Yes, come on down. Oh, there's two of them. That's not gonna go well. Whoa. Just found this man. Oh no, he turned. He turned away. Can I get this one guy here? I can see myself using beating old games as a punishment if I ever have kids. You're grounded until you finish Hydlide. Oh, it's coming for me. Not today, fool. Oh, the game's really chugging here. All right, I gotta go. I'm hurt real bad. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, they're just all flooding in from that side now. Just waiting for my chance to escape. Back to the sweet grass and the healing that it provides. Oh, I made it. Oh, look at... Oh, geez, you bastard. Out of nowhere. He's just waiting for me there. Pac-Man and you. Yeah, I just gotta duck and dodge him. The NES is gonna blow. Not even NES. This is like a... This is an old computer. The PC 8801. This is not the NES version. Which is, the NES version is like a weird mix of this game, and it includes elements from Hydlide 2. No hexadecimal in that PC. They only had quadadecimal. That's not a thing. Back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fields Phil Sogan. Starting a Silver Surfer. Oh God, that's not a punishment, Flash. That's child abuse. If you're making your children fight Silver Surfer as a punishment, I'm afraid your kids might get taken away from you. Can I sneak up on this man here? Oh! All right, if I could just get him. Put this man in a pattern here. Can I get him? Oh, I don't want to. There's another one there. Now I have to flee. Run away! Oh, I'm about to get pincered in here. All right. Flee. Is my tiny sliver of XP I'm getting from these things. Look, man, you get out of here. Nobody invited you. Quit it. I'm working here. Scumbags. How are you going to attack me through that? Stand ropers. Just want to recover my life. The henchmen are lost in this maze. They just have their set pattern. Maybe we'll start them on the Atari Pitfall then. Increase speed, combat, fast forward option. Let me appreciate the game more. Bonked for the FF9 line. Oh, I didn't even see it. YouTube is a cruel mistress with the bonks. None of us understand what it is that they're thinking. I don't think even YouTube understands what their policy is. That's why I bought FF9 on Steam. I think you could do that on like the Switch version as well. I'm pretty sure the one that's on Steam is the same version you could get on the Switch. Could be mistaken. I don't recall that being like a newer thing. All right. You just keep going that direction. Get you. Get you. So far, so good. Don't turn this way. He won't. Oh no! He's on to me. Okay. And these guys off the pass here. Yeah, this is working real nice. There we go. There we go. So I type out all this one. I don't know either. Remember that time you didn't save and lost the whole level? Oh, I remember. Wasn't just one. That was many times. And it could happen again. Oh no! Now is my time to flee. Oh, jeez. Which way are you going to go? Getting out of here. You almost got me. We're making... I'm not going to say it's good progress. We're making progress. We're making progress. Yeah, it is nice in modern implementations of older RPGs. It's nice when it exists in the RPG itself. Like auto combat, which isn't that new of an innovation that's been around since the NES days. Well, combat and speeding up combat speed, like adjustable combat speed, are very nice for chewing through that stuff. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come here, Blackham. Blackham. All right, he's turning. All right, we just gotta juke and dodge these guys. Ah, oh, son of a. They turned around. They turned on me. It wasn't even a level. I wasn't gonna save at that bit. We can't do it reliably. We can't do it all. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. It's cheating. Don't change your patterns midway through this. Ugh. Ugh. You're reviving. I can't waste it. I only have one. You only have one revive. There's no other bottles. There's just that one. That's it. As far as I know, if there's another one, it's probably not worth the trouble. But as far as I've always seen, there is a bottle. Be nice if there was more than one, because that really slows things down. That's what makes all of this so dangerous. All right, now coming back. Oh boy. Oh good. Yes, that's right. You just keep on walking. Don't worry about old Jum here. Don't worry about where I'm coming from. Yes. Yes. Get up there. Get. Get you. Oh, I'm not reading that message. Oh, he turned. Now it's time to leave. Now it's time to say goodbye. As long as no one comes in here. Which they shouldn't. They shouldn't. I don't want to go back in there. Somewhere I go. Yeah, well, it's easy if you if you don't spell it like you mean it. The bonks are easy if you don't use it. It wouldn't have gotten through otherwise. I believe. Then I will check. I believe I have banned certain words. Now I'm gonna get crazy with the saving. Oh, what am I doing? No! Take me back to the grasslands. You can recover in the dungeons, just not very well. Yeah, as far as I know, you only get one of these bottles. It comes from a chest, and then the chest is empty, so unless someone knows better. Which this game does have, like, the particular issue that a lot of games that have ports in other systems do. The issue being that a lot of times when stuff is discussed, there's no clear insight as to, like, which version. I run into that all the time with, like, Resident Evil, where I look up something for Resident Evil or Alone in the Dark, and it's like, oh, you mean the latest version, the latest remake version? Like, no, I do not. Even put, like, PlayStation 1 or the year on it. And the internet is still like, you must mean something different because you're too dumb to type. Like, no, that's not true. I was very clear what I was asking for here. Let me get this guy. Crime of the century. Oh, it's really filling up now. I'm gonna get you. Beautiful. Beautiful. You just go the other way. Perfect. Perfect. As long as they keep coming the same predictable way. How are you, gentlemen? Perfect. Perfect. Hello, you fools! This is going to take a while. I mean, that's nothing new. Ow! Can I escape? And kill this man too. Alright, we made it. All it takes is one unpredictable turnaround. But we'll see. We'll see who's laughing when I level up. When I get one more level up, we'll see how tough they are. They'll probably still be tough. Save yourself in the game. I need to progress further. We're not even yet halfway there. But we're getting close. Great. Well, these guys. Cool. No, I'll wait. Turn around, go the other way. Yes, yes. Perfect. It's a good thing these guys can't smell me around a corner. Otherwise, I'd have some real trouble. Oh, they're gonna flip it around. Oh, he did it. He flipped it around. He flipped the script on me. Don't turn around. How dare you? It's always one. There's always got to be one of them turning around on me. Just let me stab you in the back 20 times. If you were walking around a labyrinth and someone started poking your back, would you turn around? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you would. I think we can all see what's going on here. They're not behaving in a rational manner. Why would you turn around? You just keep walking. Just keep walking away from the thing that's stabbing you. That's the most rational way to behave in that situation. A lot of them's gonna turn. I wasn't looking at this guy. He almost got me. Not today, though. Oh, these guys are coming down here. That's gonna be fun times. Oh, boy. Slip this guy in there. Yep. Get him. Perfect. You'll never see me coming. Oh, no. You saw me coming. That's not how that's supposed to work. Get this man here. Perfect. Almost halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Almost. Whoa, living on a prayer. Oh, shit. Oh! That's why I just saved. Can I just go? I'm just gonna run this. I'm trying to remember where I got this from, because I could be mistaken. All right, let's leave. Let's leave and see if I can remember where we got this. If I can escape here and figure out if I can get another one. I don't believe I can. I don't believe I can. Okay, so this was hidden under the water after I killed the dragon. Which I think the chest was just like right over here. So if I was going to be able to get it, it would be in a chest. And I believe all the chests are gone. And I'm pretty sure that chest was just like right around here. Pretty sure it just shows up like right down here. And once you open it, the chest disappears. So that's why when I die, when I get that revive, I just reload because I only get one and I want it for the final boss. It seems like a waste to not have it for the final boss. I think it's rather unfortunate that there's only one healing item in the game that you cannot restore. It's rough. All right, there's a row of three guys here. They're splitting up, and they're probably going to turn weirdly. Yep. But I'll get him. I've solved your riddle, Black Ham. As long as they never get an opportunity to turn around, then I live. I think we might be halfway there. Looks about we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh, you go ahead. You go ahead and turn around that way. It's fine. I'll get you. Hit. Ha. Got him. Oh, they both tried to turn on me. Not today. Oh. Get shanked, fools. Whoop. Go back down there. You come back up here. Gotcha. Every little notch. Every little notch off of here. We're on one now. Doot, 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 doot. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here and dance. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like if I had a little bit more health. Trying to leave? Maybe I should leave. Maybe not. It's not quite time yet. I forget if I recover health. When I level. Oh no! Oh, he tricked me. Man, that guy bamboozles me good. He almost got me too. Oh, he almost had it. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Perfect, perfect. Beautiful. 2 memes done. Making progress this stream. Just knocking those memes out. Oh no. We can still make it work. Oh. Deftly dodged. Nope. Get you. I'm gonna get you. Good news is, but all my hanging around here, I've recovered most of my health. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. The level is in sight. I can see it. I can see it coming up. Soon our long midnight of torment will be over. Or not. I really don't know. We may get this level and these guys will still just like completely thrash us. And then the final boss will just annihilate us. It's entirely possible. But I'll at least feel like I gave it the old college try, you know. Oh boy. All right. Can I make it? Oh! Just skated by there. Let's get back to the grasslands. Woo! All right. Let's go save. Let's recover our health. We'll save again. Now we've just got 2 chunks left. Beat it! You damn green bastard. I still feel bad about that time that I drained the waterways and unleashed all those ropers onto an unsuspecting public. There's definitely going to be some problems after we defeat Viralis with the ecology in the area being just utterly ruined, decimated for generations here. All right, they're all leaving. They'll be back. But until they are, you absolute fools. Turns out I was the absolute fool there. I can still turn this around. By leaving. Okay. That wasn't a great run there. That wasn't it. Just gotta hold my breath to that. Definitely, but it's not our problem yet. I mean, it kind of is. Every time I leave the surface, one of those things rolls up. What's up, Dum Drum? How's it going? Welcome in. Just doing some mad grinding here in the Pac-Man maze of Hydlide. Shoot! They caught me. Stuck in the middle. Thought I had saved a little bit more. I'm definitely not remembering to save frequently enough. We had a good run. Oh boy, now I definitely need to get out of here. Ugh. I thought I had saved. I really did. That's fine. Just recover my health here. Hopefully these ropers don't show up. Tangle me up. They're too busy attacking everybody else in town. I hope everybody else in civilization is fine with these things and they're not having too much trouble. I wonder if ropers taste good. Do you think ropers are like squid or octopus? Do you think they would be able to make some fine delicacy out of them? I certainly hope so. Oh. Come on down. Beautiful, beautiful. Great. Wunderbar. Just don't turn this way. We'll be fine. All right, he may turn this way. He did not. Sometimes they do when they get like rerouted. They'll make a weird turn. Like that. I just gotta run. Stealthily evade them. I have you now! Give me your life energy. Give me your life force. Now he's sipping coffee. Burger has been made and coffee. Nice, nice. Drink a level? No, I don't have a level. I'm still grinding here. Fighting for my life in here. It's me here, Laharl. This Gia wants to be king of the netherworld. Forgot Count Dracula exists. I don't know how that combo would work out. I don't think either fan base would be satisfied. Because I think that they would both want their own dude to win. Oh, it's gonna be touchy here. Okay. All right, we made it away from there. Yep. Okay. It's fine. It works out. We got squeezed a little bit, but it worked out fine. Just don't turn this way. Great. Get him! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! They're doing it again. Shoot! My progress! I didn't have much progress, but all it takes is one squeeze and the juice box of my life is spread all over the floor here. Dracula's beat up in every game. I guess the question is, are any of the Castlevania protagonists in it? If it's just Dracula, that could go anywhere. Oh, yikes. Yeesh. I'll wait for these guys to come back around. Logically makes sense. This guy would win against the main villain of Castlevania. It depends. Like if you pit them in, it depends on which game style it is. Because if you throw the cast from Disgaea into Castlevania, it's going to be one of those. Oh no, like the Grim Reaper came and stole all of my powers, and I have no power. And then we have to wander around and recover all of our powers before we can fight Dracula for real. Right? It'll be one of those. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. Go back the other way. Okay. That's my take anyway. Now, could they... I think either one of them could go in a fight. Depends on how it goes. They both like all the characters in there like to monologue, right? That's about the only weakness I could put them in. It's funny, this guy, Kaiju, has played a lot, though. It's fun. It can be very involved. Every item, every weapon, every item in the game can be a dungeon. That you don't necessarily have to go in, but you can make your things more powerful if you do. Shoot! God! Every time I get one dude, son of a bitch. Just like that. Just like that. They're breaking the pattern. I seriously do not want to save after like every single person that I kill, but it's getting to that point. Logically makes sense. Yeah. More of a surround log, stereo log. I like a dialogue. A lot like a stereo log. Home theater log. Terrible. That pun train is bound for derailment. Son of a bitch. Literally just walked in and got slapped in the face. The pain train. That's what I'm on right now. I'm on the pain train. The coal train. Oh no. Oh no. The train puns will not stop. I thought that the stereo puns were bad, and now we're on train puns. This is just like a nightmare. Alright, don't come this way. Perfect. Perfect. It's off the rails. Oh. I'm already dying here. I'm in enough pain already. Isn't my suffering enough? As it is. You don't need to bring more to the table. I'm just going to be jamming this save here until I get this level. Let's see, you're losing steam. I feel my life leaving my body. With which each one of these puns, I feel closer to my ultimate end. Damn it. Woo! Son of a bitch. His last minute, he wasn't even on the right pixel. He wasn't even on the right edge of that. He had already passed the wall and decided, I'll turn now. Devious monsters. Dang it. I gotta roll. They're gonna roll right through here. I'm leaving. I'll be back for you fellas. Not more train stuff. What's up, Ragnarok? Welcome in. How you doing? Just grinding. My sad grinding in Hydlide. Desperately trying to evade the patterns. And it'll go fine for a while, and then they'll swerve on me. So my track. Do I need to add more rules? I don't want my moderation to grow to a level that I'm like, these are the puns you are no longer allowed to make. I don't think things have gotten to that level yet, but they're getting close. Get him! It's close to a level, and I haven't been able to get back to my former glory there. It's highly concerning. Damn it! Oh, they did it again. Son of a... I swore I was on defense. Was I on defense before and switched off of it? Why is this going on? I don't want to be the conductor of the chat. Not during this game. I have to watch these dudes like a hawk. I was gonna say, after this guy won Castlevania at some point, either post order Cleaser Bit Blind's Portrait Ruin. Hermit's Alucard and realize he's less crazy than this old man. What does Hawk Tua have to do with anything? Are we selling meme coins now? Are we doing rug pulls in chat? Is that what's going on? I see two juicy targets here. Gotcha. Oh. Say, once we get that level, it's going to be all worth it. It won't be worth it. Son of a... Anytime they get me encircled like that, it's just my doom. Sometimes they turn in this way, and I can never tell what sets that off. So close. I need to get them out of here so I can leave. Get them out of that side. All right. Starting to clear out and send. Don't want to be down there. Son of a bitch. Damn it! Damn it! Oh! Why did he turn on me? I'm not reading any of those. Not reading any of those. It really is going to come down to saving after every kill here, isn't it? Time to go. Oh boy. Get out of here, Roper. Get out of here. Guy's hungry, man. He's desperately searching for my flesh there. Which way is he gonna go? Perfect. He chose poorly. Oh boy. There's a lot of them here. There's a whole mess of them. If I can keep them from coming down this way. No! Just squeaking by there. Great. Nope. Their whole pattern is going crazy here. So they're gonna bump into each other. Where are you gonna go? Let's get one of them. Come on. Good, good. Excellent. This is where we're at now. Every inch of progress. Every minuscule scrap. Get you. Yeah. Good. Just gotta keep these guys from circling me here. Perfect. Rolling up here. You guys can leave. All right. Here we go. What's up with the chaos? Welcome in. Careful not to get soft-locked. We hate to see you clip your wings like that. Oh my god. I'm being assaulted by these repeated puns. Well, that is why I saved. Because I just immediately get attacked. Get you. Yeah. Almost there. Almost there. Yes, yes. Shoot. He turned on me. Oh, it's getting dicey in here now. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it out of that. Now I just need to escape. Can I escape? I don't think I'll live through another one of those. Perfect, perfect. Great. You guys just keep going that way. I'm heading this way. Nobody come out of this. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's up, Crooked Game? Welcome in. How's it going? I've got half my chat waging a pun war, which is moderately distracting. It's not bad. It's not bad, really. But I'm fighting for my life here to try and get the last scraps of experience I need here. I'm at the point where I'm saving after basically each kill. Or thereabouts, because it's getting so spicy here. Gotcha. Just don't turn back this way. Don't you do it. All right, they're leaving. I'm going with you. Shoot. He was moving just a little bit too fast for his buddy. He turned at the last second. Oh, we're so close. We're so painfully close. Ah! Another, what, 4 or 5 of these guys? We might make it out of this. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, it took us one wrong turn there. That was several wrong turns for me. Alright, those guys are rotating down here. Let's see if they make it back up here. If I can get this guy. Damn, man. I just can't. You know, once I break the pattern, I'm doomed. Once I start turning where I don't want them to, I get caught. And it turns ugly very quickly. Like that. The guy turned. Never turned before. He's supposed to keep going the other way. Why he turned there, I don't know. Very, very aggravating. Something sets him off. Again, I don't know why they wouldn't just let me stab them in the back repeatedly. Why would they keep trying to turn around and not get stabbed in the back? That seems completely illogical to me. When you could just let yourself get stabbed in the back. Oh, my controller's flipping out on me. Oh! Yeah, I'm not going to do it because it was going just a little bit too slow. And he turned, and I didn't catch that. Oh my gosh. I can't think of any other game where it's been like one enemy's killed. Great, let me save. Well, that could have been very bad if that guy had chosen to could turn around to this thing. Ooh. Barely squeaked through there. Just a little bit more. I said that before, but we're still there, just a little bit more. I won't make that in time. I'll come back around the bend. Get you. Get you. Oh, you almost got me. Oh, you almost had me. All right, I think I'm like 1 kill away here from getting that level. Not quite. 2. There we go. All right, now I need to get out of here. And I think I'll be able to pull this off. I can leave. We'll get healed, and then we'll see how we're doing. Jeez. Well, we leveled. Oh, we got like 2 levels to go till we're maxed out. We got a little bit more health now. We got a little bit more strength now. I didn't save yet. I saved. I saved when I leveled, and I saved here. We're all good there. All right, let's see how, if any of this is improved. Well, that's all still really bad. Their defense is working fairly well. These guys were pretty rough. We're still potentially in for a world of pain over there with these skeletons and so forth. You fools! Trick them right into letting me slide through. I'm pretty sure they'll just keep coming here. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Just gotta get out of here before they're rolling in through the door. All right, we got to go way, way down. There's a goblin down here. I got to go interface with that cross. Damn it. Damn skeleton. All right. So that guy's vulnerable. He just one-shot me. Then get him from the side. I can get in there without getting beat up. It's possible. It's possible. It's gonna be tricky. Yikes. Boy, oh boy. Just getting in there is rough. If we do finish it, then it's like we're really kind of skirting the edge of what's possible here. Damn it. Jeez. All right, I'm not going to recover from this. Oh. I mean, it's not a great sign that it's like I've got to store up my health here and very carefully sneak around these guys just to get in there. But that's the situation I'm in right now. Damn it. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, forget it. Just keep streaming out of that door over there. Come on to this door. Come on to the door that I'm not trying to get through. Maybe. All right, we made it. Nope, not that one. This one. Oh. Jeez. One little stab in my foot and I'm done. All right, quick, the door is open. I know it took one little sliver of hurt. We can still do this. Still make it down there. We can make it down here, make it back. All right. Oh, the chunkiness. Go, go, go. Trying to switch over real quick. We do not do a lot of damage to him. And I don't know where a good spot to even land around him is. Maybe we'll just grind for a little bit more. Maybe I'll just try to grind off these skeletons. If I could be fortunate with them. Or grind back in the area where I just was. Or just get just a little bit more power. I don't know how much one more strength is going to do for us. But it's worth at least looking into, I guess. But I've had a little bit too much protein right now. So I got to step away for just 1 second. And I will be right back. All right. What are you? There you are. Boy. What's up, Gooby? Welcome in. Man, this is probably... I had a lot of fun playing this. This is definitely does not fit my idea of relaxation as much. This is incredibly stressful. Get decent XP off of them. We grind here for a bit. Boy, just one wrong move and it all goes south. Oh, my life recovers so slowly in here. At least they're all way down there for right now. It's only a matter of time before they come for me. Don't call the Sunday grind for nothing. No. You know, I was a lot more happy with the grind when it was Dragon Warrior, because being turn-based means I could turn away from the screen a lot more readily. Also in Dragon Warrior, like the choices were... I don't know, there were areas where I could still get decent experience and not be constantly risking my life. And I feel like in this game, you're either constantly gonna die, like constantly at risking your life, or you're getting nothing for experience. It feels like there's no in between. There's no like mid-range where like these guys give okay experience. Damn Skeltos. Slowly recover my life. Slowly get a little bit of experience, just a little taste of it. Son of a... I need that potion. I need that potion for it. But like, yeah, there are other games that, like Dragon Warrior was just like, I'm gonna go fight these. Like, I find a nice spot where the monsters aren't terribly, like every fight couldn't be my last. I can fight a couple of them. Maybe it gets a little dicey. Then I can hit the bricks and go recover somewhere. There's one healing item in this game. Otherwise, the other healing is go on grass and recover health faster. You can recover health just standing still in this place, but it's a lot slower. So you have to make sure like nobody's around you just to get like a little sliver of XP. That does make a difference. Usually, like, it seems like about 2 levels is where the difference starts to become more apparent. Quicken before it turns. All right, I got my life back. So this is where it's come to. Like every single fight is a savable thing. For my tiny little pecan-sized slice of experience. Shoot. This judged this pattern badly. over here. Oh, I don't have to stand still. Well, that is a benefit too. I didn't think I did. As long as they're all hanging on up there. Doesn't help. The music is slowly driving me insane. Look at this train of bones. Now that's a pain train. We're so close to defeating Viralis. But given that we only have one healing potion, it's a one-time use deal. Careful, careful. Gotcha. Arm 4 now. Life is slowly recovering. I maybe could make this work. I maybe possibly can get one more level here without absolutely getting annihilated. Oh, he's come for me. These guys are tricky. At least I've got more room to maneuver here than I did in the labyrinth. Son of a... They sure do turn quick, I'll tell you that much. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. One wrong move. The hell was that? Gotcha. I mean, the fact that they die in 2 hits with attack on is pretty good, but also means my defenses will not hold up against them. I can't remember the last time I saved this much. Probably Battletoads with the save states. It's probably the last time I hit that save as often as possible. All right, I made it past one more guy. Let's save the state here. That was a miserable experience. I wouldn't mind constantly failing and dying in Battletoads if it wasn't for the hard limit on lives and continues. That's my big beef with Battletoads. You make it difficult to continue. You're torturing me. I don't want to save after every single fight. I hate it. I hate it. I'll save every 2 fights. That's where I'll compromise here. Our life is almost back to full. That's We got that going for us. Save. Remember my older cousin and his best friend going crazy trying to beat with Nintendo Power Magazine? Remember looking up a speedrun after watching you play Battletoads? Yeah, that is the absolute worst. When you look up like a speedrun for something. I mean, that takes like so much practice and strat development or reading up on where the certain strats are to get through stuff. One thing that can help with that, if you're good enough, is if you can hit the warps to skip levels. That helps tremendously. But those warps are kind of difficult to hit and also require a lot of precision. But if you're good enough to speedrun it, you're probably good enough to hit those. I find it therapeutic. I find it fun to watch those. What I don't find fun is when and this happened a couple of times where I'm like struggling through a game and someone will come and post like world record speedrun for this is 3 minutes, and I'm just like, oh boy. That's great. Good for them. I've been here for 6 hours. So I sometimes feel like I need to put like in my channel description, like in big letters, like not a speedrunner. I'm just trying to get through the game and have a good time getting there. When it becomes about like a competitive time assessment, I'm like, nah. Slowly. We don't even get all of our life back. I should say like that speedrun deal, like that's all on me. I hate it anytime something comes up and I'm like, I just like it when this happens. Like the discussion about like the aggressive, like kind of rude backseating I see sometimes in other streams. Haven't really seen it in any of mine. And I think it gives the wrong impression, like he doesn't want to be told anything about the game, or he hates it when we talk to him about stuff. Like, no, that's not true. It's highly subjective. There's a certain type of all of those comments that, like, one, it has to be a very specific type of comment to really set that off, and two, there's also timing. If I'm like, oh, I'm miserable, I've been here for so long, and someone's like, other people can beat this much faster than you. It's like, I don't know if this is what you mean, but I feel very insulted by this. Friday the 13th was fun for that. I we did per bunts, didn't read any of them. Yep. Trades and chatters. No! No! It's wild for people to do that. Sometimes it's fun. You know, here's the thing. It's fun when I finished a game and I look at the time like, boy, this took me 10 hours. It's fun then when I'm still in the middle of the game suffering through it. Ooh, that's kind of like the rule about please don't talk about other streamers, and what that specifically is about is not like hey did you know so and so did this. That's fine. That's different from go watch this other person right now. And it's the same with like the speedrun stuff or different times on stuff. To me, it's like somebody else beat this much quicker. This is the world record. Like, that's interesting. It's all about the context. And if the context of it is I'm currently suffering in the game, then I don't want to know. Damn you, Skeltos. I don't imagine there's anyone speedrunning this version of the game but I'm sure there's speedrunners for the NES version. And it's one of those categories that would show up at like at GDQ that's like, all right, this is another one of those terrible games because it has such a poor reputation. Oh! It was only a matter of time. The NES port of this, by which I mean, just very bad timing. Left, yeah, that kind of stuff. Someone came in today, so that left. Jeez. Yeah, it's a special sort of individual to throw that around there. Some girl needs to ruin a career. I didn't see the details on that. That's an area that's an avenue of a stratum of streamers that I do not watch, and I feel like anytime I see something about that, any video or anything, I go watch about 30 seconds, and I'm like, this video lacks critical information, such as, who is this person? I don't know who they are. It's like, I guess I just don't watch that. I'm just not part of the in crowd with that stuff. But you know, there's so many people streaming. Like, you bring anybody up, and it's like there's no guarantee. Even people who are also streaming, even people who watch streams, will have any idea who they are. I don't know. Some of that stuff is just like, yeah, this is legit bad, and some of it is just like, people had a disagreement and it became very public. I don't know where stuff falls on that. Her name, never watched, nor do I care. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. It just pops in the feed. Yeah, I mean, that's the drama channels are like so hungry for anything, and 99% of the time, especially if it's like this just happened today, like there's no information, there's no meat on those bones whatsoever. Or they're just like, I read this tweet that had a picture of an apple, and my interpretation is 20 paragraphs. Oh. Oh. It's no longer safe down there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I came so close to just being chopped up down there. It's like I don't want to save at this point because I'm in such a bad position. That's exactly why. My health was so low. It couldn't possibly go well. Damn you. Damn you, turning Skeltos. Ugh. Makes me feel better. A wholesome streamer turns out to be demon behind doors. I mean, I think that's a lot of people. Actual, like, genuine wholesome people are kind of rare, at least in that avenue, because I think a lot of people who are like genuinely super duper wholesome are not generally in this space. They're generally not like out there live streaming. That's not universally true, and I know plenty of great people, very wholesome people. I don't encounter anyone in my stream travails that is just like a scumbag. So maybe it's not fair to be like, well, they're not wholesome. because they said some stuff that was dirty. But generally speaking, I'm like, oh, we all pretty well get along. I haven't encountered any kind of drama like that. And a tweet longer about Brahma one day running an orphanage, donating charity. Except me, I'm human trash. Oh, I know that ain't true. See, that's how you know Sky Accent is wholesome, because he's constantly trash talking himself. I mean, there are other signs, to be sure, but that's a pretty strong one. Easygoing dude, gets along with all kinds of people, thinks he's trash. That's the formula right there. That's the easy bake oven recipe for wholesomeness. Although I guess I don't really know what we mean when we say wholesome. I don't know that I'm on the same page with other people. Whoa! To take a record of it either. Hey, people video themselves doing stuff. Yeah, I mean that's like, it's kind of the downside of a lot of that stuff. It's like the Mr. Beastification of things, that it's like, I'm gonna do good deeds, but I should make content out of this. You could just do good stuff. There is a certain avenue that, like, and I think this is a line that gets easily crossed and can turn very quickly. I make my money on this content. I don't. This is a hypothetical thing. Person makes money on content, and they take that money to do good things for others. And then they make a video about that to bring in more money to continue to do good things for others. That's a fine idea. That can very quickly turn into, well, you know what? It turns out people don't want to see good stuff. They want to see some wild stuff. Or it's an arms race. It's not enough that I went and did this food bank. I've got to make this bigger somehow. And then things turn. Like, these guys like to turn. I don't know. I shouldn't say anything about it. I just try to avoid drama stuff, which is difficult because some of it is just like I said, we got into an argument over something stupid. Things blew out of proportion. Here we are. I mean, that's just life. That's dealing with people in general. And the issue becomes when that stuff happens amongst your friends in private, and it's just between the actual people involved. Things usually get smoothed over, and it's not that big of a deal. People say a lot of stuff when things get heated, often things they don't really mean, right? And then you hash it out afterwards. Well, when everything is public, everything's going online, right? Damn it. Whenever everything goes online, suddenly you've got all kinds of different people involved who don't have any business being involved. And now, like, that one time, like, hey, I let my temper get the better of me. I said this stuff I didn't mean, or I didn't realize what a big deal this was. I'm sorry. Stuff that would get worked out turns into two sides forming up that are like, no, you can't back down on this. You're in the right. And some of it is people who think they have your back and don't. Some of it is people like, oh, this is great. I want to watch this thing burn. Now it's my chance to get in there and manipulate these folks. Paramount's great too. Very real. Yep. This guy's very wholesome. This guy destroys wholesomeness to maintain the balance. That's right. Either I'm telling the truth that I want your ass, or the truth will come out and I'll be a soft bean. I'm pretty sure Sky's like a teddy bear in a leather jacket that says bad to the bone on the back. But I could be wrong. I could be making some attraction video years down the line that's like, trust me, I had no idea Sky Accents had so many bones in his basement. YouTube sphere is wild. Yeah. That's when you hear from other people that apparently you get beef with someone. Oh yeah, people love to do that. People love to insert themselves into that and like push the drama out there. And they don't want to be in the fight, but they want to rile up. They want to put fuel on the fire. Those old celebrity rivals on TV, throwing shots to party. Yep. That's why I'm saying, like, so much of that is like not between the people that are actually being affected, immediately died, not between the people who are actually affected by it or who have actually said the things. It's other people coming in there. That's why you don't like air your dirty laundry out on Twitter or YouTube or whatnot. I think some people get too invested in that stuff and they forget, like, you really don't need to do that. You don't need to call somebody out in front of millions of people because, like, you didn't think they put in enough when you had lunch with them the other day. Oh, look at that life. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I'm in such bad shape here. We're slowly creeping up there, though. If I could just keep from getting annihilated here. Son of a... Before I had a chance to save my fresh kills. I knew so many hearts are being sold. Yeah, I mean, I can't be held responsible for other people's organ trafficking. Don't put that evil on me. Oh boy. Honestly, I dread that kind of stuff. And if something came up, I would probably just try and slide away into the shadows. Like, I have no comment here. I would hate to have to be tangled up in anything like that. And there's just really no reason for me to ever be in that, but people will drum stuff up. Keep spinning. Keep turning. I wish I could stop smelling bleach. It's blocking my airways here. Oh, that was potentially dicey. Come down here. Come down here. Come on. Come on down. Quit spinning around up there. Quit screwing around. Oh, he's coming back. This is my chance. Gotcha. Oh, it's warming into my very brains. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, we're reaching that level. Yes, come on over. Oh! He turned on me. He turned on me. That devil. Don't call me Shirley. Man, I miss those movies. Police Squad, Airplane, all of that. Like we just can't get movies like that anymore. Not because I'm not going to say this Hydlide, well, you couldn't get away with that today. No, you absolutely could. People do all the time. It's fine. Audiences will watch that stuff and still find it funny. Someone may make some comment about it, but they're not the ones really buying the tickets, so who cares? I still think those things could work. It's just that the people who fund, produce movies and are throwing up the money aren't interested in that. Now we're in the video game adaptation. Video games that are replacing superhero movies. So instead of a billion superhero movies, we're going to get a billion video game movies. That'll probably largely be like the Minecraft movie. This is not a complaint per se, but it could be ugly depending on how much you care, about. Oh! The content of a certain game, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's really going to piss you off if they completely don't respect the source material. That's pretty much all my nephew had to say about the Minecraft movie. It was that they didn't include everything from Minecraft. That there weren't enough structures. They didn't have enough of Minecraft in it, which I thought was funny. He had pretty much nothing else to say about it. Doesn't like puns. He loves Nielsen puns. No offense for Henmo, but you're no Leslie Nielsen. As far as I know. Plus, Leslie Nielsen wasn't like 10 in a row. Leslie Nielsen understood. You throw it out there, you let it breathe, and then maybe you come back for more later. Just like his fart machine. You let it slip, you let it air out, you let it settle on everybody. You don't just keep pounding that thing. I have a fart box. I imagine you do. Come on, Skeltro. Come down here. Thank you. No, don't turn her on me, you rotten. How are you going to turn like this and attack me? What are you attacking? What do you think you're doing? You devils. You absolute devils. My health was all back up there. There we go. Don't you dare turn on me. Are you winning? I feel like I'm crawling over the finish line here. I'm inching closer to it. And the lane is filled with thumbtacks and salt. I had all my fingernails removed forcibly, and now I'm just dragging myself through this. But I'm going to make it. Maybe that's a bit excessive, but I don't think it's too far off from it. The tension is killing me. Especially here, where I'm like one wrong twist. One simple rotation of these meager skeletal sprites will prompt a reload. I'm down to saving constantly here just to reach that. And I will freeze over. Pigs are gonna fly. Can you imagine how much more meat we could get if pigs flew? Right? Because that's extra meat on the bone right there. You know what I'm saying? Son of a... Was I here? I swear I was. No, that's where I'm at. Barbecue pig wings. Yeah, man. That's before the American agricultural industry begins breeding them for larger and larger wings. I don't know how well that would go. I like wings, and I'm not sure how much I would like wings if the wings also tasted like ham. gonna get me today. It would be very strange. Or would the pig wings have a different flavor profile altogether? Look at ham-fisted. Oh boy. It would probably go horribly wrong. What's the worst thing that can happen? They get loose and then our feral hog situation becomes a flying feral hog situation. It's kind of like the piranha movies, right? Where there's a bunch of like mutant piranhas. Son of a... causing grief, and then they mutate further and begin flying. So now they're piranhas that can fly. And like, yeah, those problems just got worse. Way worse. I'm trying to get him before he slips completely through. But then the second guy, I just walk right into the second guy. Got him. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, we're so close. We're closing in on it. The hog's swooping down and taking kids. Yeah, they eat everything. Everything but teeth and hair. Fingernails too, I think? I don't know. The pigs eat fingernails? They'll eat the bones. Grind it all up. They thrive in almost any environment. And they destroy the environment. It's one thing I will always regret not being able to get off the ground was the Jumington Dynamics plans we had to deal with the feral hog problems. We just ran into too many technical glitches and we just couldn't make it work. I can't get into the specifics of what we had going on for obvious legal reasons, but it would have definitely taken care of the problem. Eventually. At least I think so. But unfortunately, that's all gone now. Well, some of the prototypes are still out there, but we don't need to get into that. Nanomachines? No, come on, man. Nanomachines are science fiction. That's not... We're decades away from anything reliable like that. Plus, do you really want the nanomachines, man? That's how you get the gray goo. You know what the gray goo is? It's where the self-replicating machines freak out and then just start eating everything to replicate themselves infinitely. We don't want the gray goo. No gray goo. Come on. Only a handful more of these. I can't believe we're actually going to reach the level. I thought this day would never arrive. At last. You fools have fallen for my trap. Oh, one more potentially. One or two more maybe? I couldn't get to him in time. That would have been a real sweet deal. I can get him this time though. If I'm quick. Oh, one more. Wow. We just have that tiny sliver of experience we need. Just that tiny little touch of it. We made it. Our strength is max. Our life is essentially one level away from max. Already getting boned by these Skeletors. Skeltos, I think they're called. Oh Lord! I don't know what that was, the fireball that I walked into, or he'd really just reach out and touch me there. Either way, I didn't like it. I mean, if I have to, I'll sit there and grind up more, but I prefer not to. Woo! Slip by him there. All right. All right. We got to go in defense mode here. Oh boy. Can I get back in defense? Oh! Oh, he's close. We got this. We got this. I just have to get the switch fast enough. I can make the switch over from attack to defend or defend to attack fast enough. I think we can pull it off. Ah. Damn skeleton. Just giving up on his pattern. Well, I'm not going to walk around the circle no more. That's just selfish, man. That's just straight up selfish. Think about someone other than yourself, Skelto. You know, other people are trying to enjoy themselves here in this dungeon. I'll just leave him. I'll just leave him. Damn it! Shoot! I was getting chewed on by the skeleton as well. I was gonna say, can I just clear some of these guys out? But I don't think that's gonna work for me. Ooh. Can I just get somewhere? Not there. Oh, I can't leave. Just need to get somewhere where I'm not going to get attacked constantly. Maybe recover some health. Problem is those dudes just like, they just keep on coming. They don't stop coming. Hang out down here. Eventually they'll come for me. Oh boy. Nope. Yep. I wasn't liking our odds there. The XP bar gave up. we don't get any like we're past that point where we get like real XP from these guys now. So just got to get out of here. Not getting fireballed or stabbed by these guys. Don't turn around, you cheap piece of crap. Let's see if I can recover health just hanging out in here. Yeah, it's not even like a matter of clearing dudes out of here. Okay, how little experience I get for them too. Just keep them away from me. Keep them from finding their way over to me long enough to... I'm dying here. Was it just that purple square? Okay. That didn't work out for me. Just hang here in the corner for a minute. We'll just hang out here. That's fine. So far, it seems like they can't find their way into me, which is great. You guys just stay out there. Keep room in the hallway. Oh no! Okay, we'll stand over here. For now. Shoot! They caught me. They got me. Oh, we're so close. I just got to get this. We just got to get this all lined up right. Damn it, that's not it. Got stuck on, I don't know what that is down there. A stool? A mushroom? What am I looking at down here? They got just some pegs sitting in the ground here. Rocks, perhaps. Some kind of altar. I'm not entirely certain. Son of a... Just quicker. I'm not waiting all day to try and recover some health down there. Not without at least doing some damage first. Oh! Rotten SOB. God. I just can't make it around these friggin' corners. Just gotta get this lined up just right. Huh! Don't touch me! Pick my booger, end up with bloody nose. Oh, don't come out of there. Don't come out of the box. You sack of garbage. All right. Did I seriously not injure him at all? I didn't injure him at all. I walked up there and just got one shot in attack mode. Okay. Well, we just gotta hope we can do enough damage and defend, or they can get away. Ugh. Gotta get out of here. Woo! Oh! Oh! I can just time it just right. Well. So what I'm getting from that is I don't have quite enough life to just sit there and get him in defense. Maybe if I make it with all the life. Should have saved before going back up. Yeah, I can. Because I'm overly confident in how often I can get through that, even though I've been stabbed by these guys like 10 times getting up there. Damn it. I got a guy coming up on me, and I couldn't get shifted out of there without taking damage from Viralis. Son of a... Oh. Just trying to get past him. Trying to find a good angle to attack him at. Even all these bastards around here doesn't help me any. Yeah, see how much damage we did before our life was all the way gone. It's not halfway. Nope. Just need to find a spot. They'll leave me alone for a little bit. No, don't worry about me. It took him a while last time to get down in here. All right, never mind. If I could get the drop on him, I might be able to do enough damage while on attack. possibly. I don't know if there's a good angle to attack him from. I mean, ideally his back would be the top, right? No, he just immediately hit me. If I don't switch to defend here. Yep. All right, being an attack is definitely not the way to go. Also, it didn't matter where I came from. He did damage immediately. Quick, defense! Defense! If I time that right, this could be it. Oh, we got him! Oh! Take that, Paralysis. Oh, the noise. We've won. We've defeated Paralysis. Now the 3 fairies will fly us away, or... No, they won't fly us away. Jesus. Our wife has been returned. What a terrible noise. Oh, yeah. Good God. Ah! Let me just help you out there a little bit. Oh my God. All right, that's Anne. I don't know who Anne is beyond, beyond that, but there we go. That is Hydlide. Another grind down. We didn't grind all the way up to the last level. Honestly, I would have if we got just a little bit more experience off of the Skeltos at the end. By the end of it, we weren't getting like any experience from them. That was a fun game. They were right to allow you to save and make the saves work just like save states. That's how the original game worked. That you could save wherever, whenever. And it was like a save state. It would save, your health, the position of all the enemies, all of that stuff. So, that's a base part of the game, which was very nice because we definitely needed it to try to slip past enemies or get just like the perfect run there. I don't know. We barely scraped by there. We were one hit away from death. But your health recovers so slowly down in that dungeon. It's very difficult to find a safe spot. Boy, oh boy. But you can see the DNA in that game that had moved into a lot of other more successful games. I mean, Hydlide was very successful in Japan. It was very well received. They made a handful of sequels. It never quite picked up in the US. What's up, Brother Doom? Welcome in. How you doing? A lot of the problem with Hydlide was the year it came out. It came out on the NES in the US way too late. Like, we already had Legend of Zelda, which this game predates Legend of Zelda, and you can see the influence it had on that. And a lot of action RPGs in general, like, go back to this. This is not necessarily the first that did some of the things it did here, but it's definitely, I believe it's like the first most prominent action RPG. I read a forum post. I forget what they were discussing, whether or not a game was considered an action RPG, and saw somebody say, no, Diablo is the first action RPG, and I wanted to reach through the screen and choke this person. But that's not, it's an understandable, first you have like people who are not aware of the things that came before by virtue of age or exposure. And then there's a lot of it that a lot of these games that like are the origin of a lot of different genres and series that you take for granted now never actually made it to the US, or were very limited release. I think the Japanese PC market, like the 80s and 90s personal computer with the PC 808, 8898, the MSX, those things that never really made it over to the States. And I see more and more of them get fan translated, which is nice because it's a really like untapped library of games for the Western market. Games that people just have never seen because they just never released here. Very unique and interesting games. I mean, that's where, Metal Gear comes from, the MSX. It's where Konami started with most of their stuff. Castlevania 2, it's from MSX. And a lot of the onus of the Famicom is because of the success of things like the PC 8801, or other, personal computers NEC made, which is why, like in Japan, the Famicom had a lot of accessories that played that up. They had like a basic you could get for it with a keyboard, and you had like a tape deck connection, a tape adapter. That's how you saved your programs, was on cassette tape. They had a lot for that. Famicom in Japan is like super interesting. All right, well, that is Hydlide, the original Hydlide from the PC 8801. I keep saying that so quickly, and I'm just the 8801 completed. Played through the Egg console on the Switch. They're all fairly low priced. If you're interested in those, no bubble bobble. I never said that. Silas. I never said there's no bubble bobble. Don't put words in my mouth. But they got a lot of them. Like the original Ys is on there. It's only in Japan. Dragon Slayer. The Scheme is a cool, like a early Metroid type of game. Great soundtrack on the Scheme, especially. A lot of earlier stuff. It's a very cool service. I only wish that these things got translated. I'm seeing a trend with older games. This happened with the Cosmic Fantasy. They released a Cosmic Fantasy collection, which a lot of those games were like the first time they were released in the US. And these were things that largely would have come over on like the PC Engine or the TurboGrafx CD-ROM that a lot of people wouldn't have played, or, obviously you're not going to get those today. So it's nice having a modern collection of those, specifically the things that were never released in the US, but they had some translation problems with them. Translations are like, okay, they're not amazing. One of the big one is in Cosmic Fantasy, they mixed up the language when you are attacking someone. When your character is attacking a monster, it reads that the monster is attacking your character. When you damage, your character damages a monster, it's mistranslated, so it instead says that the monster has damaged your character, and it makes it very confusing. It doesn't seem like it's getting fixed. And so that just like when they have like the Grand Theft Auto remastered that was not really great, we see that here too in the US where we're in the Western market, when games get really re-released or remastered, and they're just really, it's to say no frills isn't far enough, isn't negative enough. They're just very poorly handled ports with very bad like AI upscaled textures for remastering. That's not always the case, but there's been a fair amount of that. We're going to see a lot more remasters in the coming years because that's currently a viable marketplace. So a lot of publishers are putting remasters out of stuff. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. And when they're bad, man, is that a shame. Anyway, that's about all I got to say about Hydlide. We will play more Hydlide in the future, whether or not it's on the Sunday grind or if it's a regular stream. We shall see. I got to decide where I go from there, because I believe Hydlide 2 is also on the Egg console. On this, I think 2 and 3. Is it 3 on there? But I may check out like the Sega Genesis version too. Very interesting. Next week on the Sunday grind, we will start the Legend of the River King series. I just saw that saves coming message. I absolutely was saves coming, Silas. I was tired of getting like one wrong turn and and getting wrecked. So the game is Kawa no Nushitsuri, which some of the games in the series have been released under the name Legend of the River King, but not this one. This one was for the Famicom. I think the more literal translation that says here is River Master Fishing. Very interested in this game. We played a little bit of it a long time ago. YouTube didn't let that saves coming message slip through. I don't know. It's I think YouTube sees a lot of that stuff and it's like they're abusing the streamer. We can't have that. They're bullying. That's not nice. They're like, no, that's fine. It never stops the stuff that I'm really like, oh, that's questionable. Well, I shouldn't say never. Primo puts enough stuff in there that I see get flagged, like, oh, it's doing its job, but that's like 10%. I think 90% of the messages it blocks are just nonsense. Yeah, but I'm excited to check out the fishing game where we battle wildlife and fish while fishing to find a legendary fish to cure the illnesses in the village that I was able to find a fan translation for. It looks fun, but it looks like a grind. However, it is largely a turn-based deal, a lot more easygoing. So it might be a nice change of pace, or I might just get killed by my fishing line snapping and damaging me repeatedly. Either way, we'll see then. I'll have a schedule up. Should have it up this evening. It's most of the way done. I just got tangled up with stuff. I still wasn't able to get everything finished that I wanted to this week, but I'm hoping every week I get a little bit closer to an efficiency, as long as nothing goes wrong. A little bit closer to getting some stuff done ahead of time, so it's not always so delayed. So I apologize for that. But I do plan to stream tomorrow. Usual Monday through Thursday, and then another back again on Sunday. So we'll see where that is. But for now, it's time for Bubble Bobble. Seems like mad was anything other than light teasing. Oh no, I get it. I'm not YouTube. I'm not YouTube's Autobot. That's like, how dare you? Stop and Flash's message calling enemies unfacing idiots. Apparently that's not kosher anymore. We're bubbling. Oh, there's like a straight up trap there. I don't know if you saw, it was right before I died, an umbrella showed up, and that umbrella skips you ahead several levels. At this point, I don't know how far we have to go, so I don't really know how that would work out. But you can, oh geez. He's so angry. You can actually like miss the level with the secret warp and get the bad end if you hit the umbrella at the wrong time, because it sends you ahead like a certain number of stages. Oh, I want that box. I want that box. I'm not gonna get that box, am I? YouTube didn't like me calling you a clown, so I had to use the emoji. Yeah, that's just very weird. Dang it. Forget the timing is thrown off in the Super Bubble Bobble stages because they're meant to be more difficult. How did he kill me? And I bubbled him. I bobbled him. I bubbled and bobbled him, and it was still like, nah, but you died though. Like that. How am I dying? Are they layered up? That I understand. I understand that death. God, I was trying to pop it and it just kept pushing away. It's like when you're desperately reaching for something and your fingers just keep pushing it further away from you. That same feeling. Oh, my candy. Get my tomato. Like that. How can I kill him and then also die? How can you do this to me? I'm gonna get hurried here, aren't I? No, don't go away. No, come back. Come over here. Gotcha. Got it. Tomatoes. MTJ. Interesting. All right. That's one more level down. Some more to go. I don't know the exact number in these secret stages before we face the final penultimate finale of Bubble Bobble. I'm excited, but I'm also gonna miss it. I will also be bummed out when it's gone. Somebody's streaming. Who's streaming right now? Oh, Basement Brothers uploaded a new video. Embraces the FM towns in Renzabar. Shmup series moved from Japanese PCs to graphics. I'll have to watch that. There's always Bubble Bobble 2. There is. It's just not quite the same. I keep saying I want to do the Tower of Druaga after this, but maybe I'll do Bubble Bobble 2. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. We can go here. I'm gonna post a link here. Oh, it's broadcasting in my thing. I always forget that. Because I have that sound muted on my end. And then the stream preview will remind me that no, YouTube is playing in this. It's gonna get flagged. This is Anna Dilda is playing a spoopy Minecraft mod. It looks interesting if you care to stop by. Otherwise, I will try to get my schedule up as soon as possible. I gotta go try and clean up whatever is still causing this bleach smell to persist. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow night. So for some, well, you'll see on the schedule. It's on the PlayStation. That's all I'm gonna say. It's maybe not a great game. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. Hope to see you there. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully your week starts out great. And we'll see you on the next one. Until then, so long, everybody. Bye bye.